On everybody, how y'all doing? So we're here, we're back, we are live. Hopefully y'all are having a good day. Let's see what my opponent has got. Okay. Let's see what my opponent's got. All right. So my opponent is doing a lot of special summoning and everything like that. Let's see what my opponent's got furthermore. Will my opponent summon from the extra deck? Okay, yep. So I have plenty of discard fodder for my super polymerization next turn. Yeah. Okay. So my opponent should really quit right here, but okay. 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 My opponent should really stop here. Yeah, my opponent should really stop. But my opponent wants to keep going. Okay. Nope. All right. So basically what's going on is that this is my opponent is essentially setting up his board to where if he loses this board, if I could break his board, it's pretty much game over from here. So my opponent is pretty much doing everything that they possibly can to set up a strong board as much as possible, putting everything on this board, which is okay. I'm okay with that. See? If my opponent loses his board or is bored right now or next turn, it's over. It's downhill for my opponent from here if my opponent loses his board. It's kind of like a Hail Mary kind of thing. or the back row. Use it or lose it. Okay. Super poly. Okay. Now I'm gonna let my opponent do what they gotta do. Okay. Let's see. Light, light, light. Okay. Everything is light. Okay. Evenly matched. Something gotta go. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see what my opponent has got. Okay. Hmm. All right. Let's see what my opponent has got. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh well. Okay, so yeah, so my opponent is still banking on Shining Neos Wingman. But let's see. Okay. Nope. Negate the effect. Draw a card. Try again. If I can get rid of that Shining Neos Wingman, pretty much my opponent will begin to crack underneath the pressure there. Yeah. Um, yeah. Yeah. Let's see what my opponent has got now. Oh, my opponent disconnected. They quit. So yeah, you know, as you can see, my opponent quit. Hope y'all really like this. I did make a few mistakes, of course, but I gotta remember that Shining Neos Wingman doesn't get destroyed by a card effect. But it doesn't mean that it can't fuse. All right, everyone. Peace.